So pulled into a Harvest Host, awesome location, the Hillgith Sugar Camp. Awesome tour. Before we kind of show you around here, let's take you back to last night and show you the Flight 93 Memorial. We stopped in just right before it got dark, and that way we could just see it, but the wind was whipping through, so we really got to hear those wind chimes. So let's take you there, show you that, and then I'll show you a little bit around here. A monumental 93-foot tall musical instrument, the Tower of Voices, marks the gateway to and from the expansive living memorial landscape. 40 chimes represent the voices of the 40 courageous passengers and crew members who took a vote to come together and fight terrorism. On the morning of September 11th, 2001, the music of the chimes is a living tribute to those 40 men and women, many whose last message to loved ones were through telephone calls and recorded voice messages. Why is the Tower of Voices unique? There are no other wind chime towers in the world like the Tower of Voices. The Tower of Voices contains aluminum tubular chimes which create music when the wind blows through the concrete tower, which is 93 feet tall and 15 feet in diameter. The Tower of Voices chimes are activated solely by the wind. Conifer and deciduous plantings are arranged in concentric rings representing sound waves emanating from the tower. Music theory and the chime's construction. The notes of the chime span 2 octaves and include C, D, E, F, G, and B. These notes are based on a C-Lindian mode. Some chimes are tuned to nearly the same frequency to create a subtle periodic variation in pitch and volume, which contributes to the musicality of the tower. In order to build the chimes with different pitches, their lengths vary, ranging from 5 feet to 10 feet. Shorter chimes have higher pitches and longer chimes have lower pitches. The powder-coated aluminum chimes are 8 inches in diameter with half-inch thick walls. 5 chimes hang from each of the 8 tower columns. The musical tones create both harmony and with the surrounding chimes representing the voices of the passengers and crew members who gave their lives and through the action saved others that fateful morning on September 11th, 2001. A couple of things we learned, because I wasn't able to take the camera inside, was get better light here. They tap 9,000 trees and they bring it in on 18 wheelers, and it comes in here on this back side here, and they bring it down and it goes into a barrel that holds 9,000 gallons of syrup or sap from the trees, and then it goes through 2 distilling processes through reverse osmosis systems before it goes in to the separator to start separating the water. They said on a good year they get about 55 gallon barrels of maple syrup. On a bad year they get about 40 gallons of 40 barrels of syrup. So it's a pretty cool operation. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna link them down just so you guys can check them out. I highly encourage you just to call and order something from them. All their products are super good. We had a tasting, tasted everything. And if you're in the area around Flight 93 Memorial, so I think it's Stoystown, Pennsylvania, you gotta stop here for a Harvest Host. day 3 into our cross-country trip. And I get to rock the unicorn massaging pillow.
His name is Sparkles, right?
What?
Her name's Sparkles?
Yeah, get it right. It's her. Her name is Sparkles.
Sparkles.
So me and Sparkles get to enjoy the drive. At least the weather or the wind has died down right now.
And Bray's got his dog and he's right what you're doing.
Good job.
Pugsley.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Alright, playing the alphabet game.
We're gonna do fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah, fruit.
No, that's hard. Food.
What is my heart? Zucchinis at least.
Do food.
Okay.
And we're going round robin. London starts with an A.
Candy.
I think that's not
Donuts.
really gay.
No, it doesn't. Candy starts with a C.
Yeah.
You said donuts.
Donuts. You're at E. Egg. F.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
I know another one.
Grapes. H. You got H.
Even I knew that one.
Hot dog.
Okay, what's I?
Should have said frankfurters.
What's one of your favorite foods? You like chocolate? If there's not chocolate, then you eat vanilla. You like to do rainbow sprinkles on top.
We're at the Princeton Railroad Museum in Princeton, West Virginia. This has to do with the Virginia Railroad System. So let's do this. Everybody go find something to learn.
I found something. There's a note.
You got to go learn something. And then once you learn something, you come back and you're going to tell us about it.
Okay, first gonna read the note. There's this.
Norfolk and Western steam train hauling a load of coal on Christiansburg Mountain. Picture was painted by Donald Miller.
For the coal miners, often they would make company towns because they needed to live close to the railroad. And so all the workers would live in one town.
Oh, and then
This thing that switches the tracks. So if the tracks were facing right, they would pull this handle to make them go left if they needed to go left.
So this is so a train can change its course?
It's called a track switch. I don't know what that does, but I do know what that does.
The W sign is a symbol for the conductors that when they're driving the trains, if they see it, they know that a railroad crossing is coming up, and that's when they start their whistle to alert everybody that they're coming.
Alright, so this piece of equipment here is the track gauge. So they use this to measure the width of the track, so they're getting it exactly parallel and even to each other in the same width for a train to actually fit on it. So this is what an old tape measure essentially. Tell me when I'm on them.
You're on them.
Alright, tell me when I'm level.
Come up just a little bit.
A little more?
You could go a little bit more. Just a tad. All right.
We are in Tennessee on the gondola up, going up to Cadillac
No. Anakeesta.
and Anakeesta. We're gonna do some of our favorite things and maybe go on a roller coaster.
Let's go over.
I looked at Dad.
Get what Daddy's saying.
a nice view.
Where are we at, babe?
We are at the observation deck in the Smokey Mountains in Gatlinburg on Anakeesta.
Hey. What are we doing?
We're in a ski lift. Riding down. Super slow because the gondolas are coming up.
Exactly.
We're like right here.
Riding the ski lift off of Anakeesta Mountain, which is absolutely amazing. We come up here almost every single time we come to Gatlinburg, so I highly recommend you guys check it out if you're coming. It's just amazing. It's a memorial to the fires of 2016. So we just really enjoyed it. It's kind of peaceful up here.
So what did we do? We went up.
Mom is taking the bus.
We went up. We curled over.
So we're gonna wrap up this video with some footage of the Lost Sea. Lost Sea is a underground lake. In fact, it is the largest underground lake in North America. It's the second largest underground lake in the world. It is the largest habitable, meaning you know, people can go into it and explore it. So we did a tour of the caves and then went down and took a boat ride on the lake. The other one is somewhere, I believe, in like South America, and it is a sulfur cave, so people can't go down into it and tour it. So yeah, check it out. It's really awesome. If you're in the area of Sweetwater, Tennessee, that's just south, let's see, southwest of Gatlinburg, just north of Chattanooga. Definitely go check it out. It was a really cool experience. And if you can get the tour guide, Becca, hands down, super knowledgeable, super funny, and really enjoyed our tour. And people of all ages can do it. But yeah, I mean, it was really cool. They had trout in the lake. I think the biggest one they had was somewhere, I think, around 16 pounds, 7 ounces. I don't know, we'll put an image up on the screen about it. That was like the largest one they had. But they put rainbow trout down in the lake because they wanted to know if the lake fed anywhere else. So if the trout, they were all tagged, if the trout left, and they found them somewhere else, then they know the lake feeds somewhere. Well, after many, many years, I think this was back in the 60s, the trout have all stayed in the lake, and they've actually gotten really big. So there's some big trout, and they feed them down there with you. So it's pretty cool. Great story. Check them out. Go see it.
I'm glad you guys came to RVing now and be on our tour, off from our tour, be on our tour. Where are you guys? Alrighty then, guys, come on down. What we're going to be looking at first day on the tour is right back here in this corner. This is called the Cascade Formation. It is known to be the prettiest formation that you're going to see on the whole tour today. Saying that, feel free to go, ooh, ah. Very good. Aren't they cool looking? Yeah. Those are the active anthodites of our cave. I'll get out of the way so everybody gets a chance to see them.
And that's all.
1800s. The oldest date to our cave system is 1863. It was burnt into the wall of the cave by the carbon from a torch of a soldier. We had it carbon-14 tested to prove it was authentic. All of the black markings next morning saying it was the worst tasting rainbow trout that she's ever ate in her whole life. We feed our fish beef liver pellets every boat ride. She ate beef liver flavored rainbow trout. Our fish taste like dog food if you were to eat them. Unless you enjoy dog food flavored trout, our fish don't taste too good. Hence the motto, fish your friends, not food. The water is about 75 feet deep below us right now. This is the back of our lake room area. Right now we're 140 feet underneath the lower parking lot. If you guys parked in that lower paved parking lot, you're about 140 feet underneath your vehicle right now. You can tell your friends you took a boat ride underneath your car today. And you're not making it up. Morning, guys. I know you're starving. I'm about to feed you. That one's Bubba. They all have names. That one is Bubba. He's one of the biggest ones we have down here. Because you just work here long enough, you know them. Like that's Lewis. This is Gizmo. That's Sarah and Tina. They all have names. I've named 6 of them. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
They get one good handful every boat ride, that way we have enough food to last all day for them.
I feel like this is a whole army of sharks.
Everybody on both sides of my boat feed the fish. If you did not, go right there in the water. Now I can't take you any further back.
Ready to go.
That's how big it would have been.
This is Indian stuff.